Here we go. Genshin 5.6 live stream. What's it called? Paralogism? Paralogism. Which means the act of blindly following a belief or rhetoric that is inherently untrue. At least this is what I understand from the analyzers. I want to see Dane. I want to see Venti second story quest. Frick, what else did I write down? Susbeto. I want to see, I want to see Albedo losing it. I want to see like red flags, like Albedo's about to tip off the edge, you know? I want to hear about Varka. I want to hear about the Hexen Circle. I want to see Skara. I want to see Durin. All right? Is that so much to ask? Oh, and I want to see Ragbro's content. Okay. All right, that's it. That's it. I'm good now. It's just a couple, you know, simple requests. Not too much to ask for. Let's go. Let's do this! Windbloom. Peak. Already good. Venti. Oh my god. Film event! Yes! Food Wars! Yes! Oh my god, we're actually getting Food Wars. Woo! Stop, she holds it with her tail. Her eyes are beautiful. What? Oh my god. Order on Aoife and Fontaine is crazy. The gun! CC? Oh my god, Kanisha's there too. Oh my god. Kakuku talking to Nuvolette. Wait, Remuria stuff? No. A public bath? Oh my god, Amphorius. Oh my god, Amphorius. Oh my god, Kanisha and Fontaine is so iconic. Right, daughter! Okay, real Albedo. Okay, real Albedo. What is this courtroom? Oh my god! Dahlia! What? What am I watching? What am I watching? Oh my god. Weekly? Oh, if only I could hear it in English. Stabbed?! Never let us stabbed? What? And Albedo killed someone? Multiple people? No, he's probably gonna be innocent. They're just teasing us. They're teasing us with the how they do in movie trailers, where they like organize it a certain way in order for it to seem like something, you know, something is gonna be, you know, like. Oh my god! But Nouvellette was stabbed. What? Maybe because it's a they said something about film, like a film festival. Maybe he only got stabbed in the movie. Can't wait for that Nouvellette line to be completely serious and not misleading. I don't know. I never know with them. I never know. But okay. So much just happened. Okay, so it's Cheval Moran Film Fantasy Land Crew. Oh, that must be Furina's, like, production company type of deal. We're getting, okay, Food Wars. I feel like I need to make a list. I don't know why I'm making this list, but Food Wars. She's so pretty and her attacks are so cool. I absolutely love it. I love it so much. I love how she holds the polearm with her tail. Oh, she's gorgeous. Okay, Odoran and Aoife and freaking Kanich are in Fontaine. Why are they here? Because the Food Wars needed vegetables? That's what they said. The Food Wars needed vegetables, and that's why they're here. Urgently needed fresh vegetables from that land. He is, I'm just here as a responsible adult, Aoife says. He's really bro's bodyguard. He looks cool as heck. With the gun. I don't know if this move is some kind of CC thing, but cool. Oh yeah. I forgot about that. It's illegal to fly things. Okay, I'm so excited for this. I'm so excited for this because I love Remuria. Like, oh, it was so good. That was one of my favorite story quests I've ever done in the entire game. It was visually stunning. The story was amazing. The, like, puzzles were amazing. Just, like, everything was so good. And the conclusion of it was beautiful. The cutscene and everything that had, like, oh my god, I love Remuria so much. And the lore is super duper cool too. So I'm so hyped. I'm so hyped for this. And it's a public bath, which is so amphorious of them. Remus. What else? He said something about ancient dragon relic of unknown origin would turn up like this out of the blue. Interesting. I wonder if there's gonna be like dragon connections to Fontaine. Like Natline dragon connections. Okay, gold mention. Pause. Wait, hold on. That's the real one. That's the real one. Look at him. That's the real one. That's not Cespedo. It's the real one. And then side by side. Side by side, man. I hope they have a competition. I hope this is like a Fine on Mighty situation. Where they're like, I'm gonna kill more monsters than you are. That's what I really want to happen. How do you guys tell if it's real or fake? Real Albedo has the little golden star on his neck, and fake Albedo does not. Because the whole vibe was like, that's his imperfection. You can tell that he's real because he has an imperfection. The perfect one is the fake one. And then this... Okay, wait, who's all here? Okay, this courtroom that apparently has existed this entire time in Mondstadt, we've literally never been there. Like, where is this place? First of all. Second of all, Kaya's there. He's at a stand. Oh my god, what if Kaya's his defendant? Oh my god. Sucrose is there, Rosaria's there, Eula's there, D-Luke is there. But D-Luke is on the other side of as Kaya. Okay. What did you do, Albedo? Did you stab Nuvolette? Murder. A synthetic being loses control of their sanity and goes on a killing spree. This is what I said. This is what I want. and he looks so good. He looks so good. I love him. I love this hair color. I love this. All of this going. This is great. This is great. I love him. I love him so much. 10 out of 10. Good job. Beautiful. A formal meeting with the Hexen Circle. Can I be there? Also, this weekly boss looks so sick. And it also looks like it's about to drive me insane. I wish I knew the Japanese voices well enough to know who was talking at which points. I can kind of make deductions a little bit based off of what's happening, but stabbed! He was stabbed. I cannot wait to find out what this means, because either it's going to be he's actually going to get stabbed and it's going to be wonderful, and then or it's going to be the biggest fake out ever and it's going to be funny. That's what I'm hoping for. Sad part is Paimon. That's what I was thinking. It was a drug that Remuria developed for their war machine. I've never abandoned the subject of human research. On the charges of murder and unlawful disposal of human remains? Albedo. Albedo, what are we doing? Also guilty. And that same feeling, it's close. Why does this sound like it's like over a call? Like it's like over a phone. Oh! I'm crashing out. I'm crashing out. The best kind of crash out. Varka Japanese voice. So much. So much. So much. Man, it's really interesting that there's like a court event or a court thing happening when like it's also Fontaine. I like that like crossover. Oh, hey, Barbados. I know Varka no. That would mean Varka knows. Unless, like, before Venti was Venti, he had the same voice, and Varka just knows him from his voice. I don't know. I don't know. Cinema. Cinema. Pure cinema. I don't know. I'm, yeah. Oh my god, look at Eva, you look so pretty! Look at Escoffier! Her eyes are beautiful. They did like a close-up on her eyes, and they're so gorgeous. Oh my god. I love her. I feel like, I was already really- well, I don't even pause. I was already really excited for Escoffier and Aoife. And now I feel like all the, like, Mondstadt hype is, like, pushing that to the back burner of my brain, but then I remember that they still exist. And I get excited again. Oh my god. I got almost everything I wanted, except for Scara, Durin, and Dane. I guess.
Hello everyone!
Look at them. Hi!
Welcome to the Genshin Impact version 5.6 special program. I'm Jane Jackson, the voice of Aressa, and I have two awesome co-hosts with me today. Why don't you introduce yourselves?
What up, my dudes? My name is Johnny LaQuasto, and I'm the voice of Aoife.
What up, my dudes?
Hey, your turn.
Hello everyone, my name is Emily Cass and I voice Escoffier. I'm so excited.
Emily
to be
Cass.
And I am so excited to be hosting alongside you two today.
Oh, by the way, Emily, I have to say, the way your chibi's tail moves around is so cool.
here. Oh, actually, it's not a tail. It's a self.
It's not a tail.
Signal tracking support mech. It's a piece of.
Whoa!
It helps Escoffier in the kitchen and in combat. It's one of her essential utensils.
But it looks so much like a tail.
Yeah, a lot of people.
Oh,
think
she
that.
voices
And
Lumi?
considering how it works, people even call Escoffier a demon chef.
Really?
Okay, that seems a little extreme.
Yeah, I'd say so too.
That's so cool.
Honestly, I don't know much about Escoffier. Can you tell us more about her, Emily?
Absolutely.
So she
Let's
developed
look at her profile.
a mech to help her with her cooking, but
Escoffier used to be the
specifically
head
made
chef
it into a
at
tail.
Hotel de Bourg.
Oh,
Used to be.
cool.
The hotel is famous for the extremely popular and exclusive Gâteau de Bourg.
Wow, exclusive?
Yeah, only a limited amount of slices are available per day. Escoffier is a master.
She's got
cooking
hearts in
astronomer,
her
which means
eyes.
She approaches cooking as a science. She even develops advanced mecha to use in her cooking process.
Wow, that's some dedication to her craft.
Of course, in Escoffier's kitchen, no dish is ready to be served until it has her stamp of approval. And when she likes something, she gets completely lost in the flavors. It looks almost like she's in heaven.
That sounds incredible, but what if she doesn't like it?
Oh, then she'd probably say something like...
You thought cream of mushroom soup was ready to serve after 3.5 minutes on the stove. You had more sense serving hot water with
It's
cubes.
raw.
At least then you wouldn't have wasted all this perfectly good cream and mushroom.
What are you?
Intense.
I promise Escoffier is actually very well mannered most of the time. But when it comes to food, she couldn't be more strict.
I know, I wish they made her...
Escoffier
I wish she
believes
kept
our
her
mission
British
as a
accent.
chef
That would have
is
been
to
so...
make
It
cuisine
would have been
accessible
so
to
funny.
all. So she's not just strict on other people, she demands perfection from herself too. Because that's the only way to make her dream a reality.
Oh, is that why she develops all those cooking mecha?
That's right. With their help, even people who are short on time or cooking skills can be capable of making a good meal.
Okay, that feels like a personal call out.
Oh.
But seriously though, I'm telling you, I could use something exactly like that.
Same here. Emily, you said Escoffier used to be the head chef at the Hotel de Bourg.
Yeah, what
Does
happened?
that mean she doesn't work there anymore?
She got fired.
Right. She even had to spend time in the fortress of Meripede.
I'm sorry?
Fortress of Meripede? What happened?
She stabbed Novelette
Can't divulge the
with a
details
kitchen
right now,
knife.
But all be revealed in Escoffier's story quest. Treasures above all.
I bet she did! Wait!
Tested travelers. You'll also be rewarded with extra ascension materials for Escoffier.
Novelette tried her food and said not enough water, and then she stabbed him.
Kind culinary showdown in this quest.
Oh, I'm
Not
so
only
there.
will travelers get to experience Escoffier's mentorship firsthand, but special guests will also make an appearance.
Special guest, nice. Huh. Okay, I see blubber beasts and romaritime flowers. Wait, do we have to cook 4 blubber beasts using romaritime flowers? That's not much to work with.
All I can say is trust in Escoffier. She can work wonders.
Oh, I'm
Angry walk.
definitely a believer. Okay, so
My
we
God,
know
I'm
that
so
she can make
excited.
Kitchen, but what about on the battlefield?
Right, let's get into it.
Her mecha tail got buggy and stabbed him.
And is a powerful addition
Oops, sorry.
to focused teams, which brings us to one of her talents. When Escoffier's elemental skill or elemental burst hits an enemy, she can reduce their resistance to hydro and cryo damage.
Freeze!
The more hydro and cryo characters in the party, the greater the reduction.
Okay, so it looks like the enemies here aren't actually frozen, but the resistance reduction still takes
Chat.
effect.
Yeah, that's really important. As long as her elemental skill or
This is
burst
such a
hits an enemy,
new
the
arc for
reduction
me.
takes effect. The enemy doesn't need to be frozen.
I've never,
That
like,
means the talent
actually
works on bosses and other unfreezable enemies.
Wow,
done
so
freeze
it
in
seems
my
like any
entire
character that
career.
deals Hydro or cryo damage can benefit from that talent. I can definitely see her being a powerful support in freeze teams.
True, but Escoffier is not just a support. She can dish out damage as well. With an actual dish.
No way.
Yeah, and when Escoffier unleashes her elemental skill, she summons a cooking mech to the field.
Cute.
That follows the active character and periodically fires projectiles at nearby enemies, dealing cryo damage.
Wow.
So with her ability to shred
Ew,
resistance,
Rocky.
she basically buffs her own damage. In addition, her elemental burst restores HP to the entire party.
Incredible. Okay, so she
Was
can
that
buff
period
the enemy,
overtime?
dish out damage and heal. Wow. Sounds
Wait,
like
hold
she's
on. Wait, go back. Sorry.
Restores HP. She basically buffs her own damage. In addition, her elemental burst restores HP to the entire party.
Incredible. Okay, so she can buff the party.
It looked
dish out
like-
damage and heal. Wow.
It looks like Shen Yun ult, kind of where it's like a chunk and then healing over time. I'm just thinking for Furina.
Thanks to a different talent, she has another ability that really
Hi, Mist.
showcases her
How are
skills
you?
as a chef.
Welcome back.
If you hold her elemental skill, the cooking mech she summons can absorb elemental energy and convert it into a delicious dish.
What?
I've never seen a talent like that before.
Free food?
Okay, so you don't even have to prepare the ingredients yourself? Bro, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Free
Plus,
food?
She can produce several kinds of dishes this way.
Well, that will be so fun to check out in game.
Got 5-star
So
food?
take note of this next piece of news, travelers. In the first half of version 5.1,
Navia.
event wishes for
Okay,
Escoffier and Navia.
I'm safe.
A new 5-star polearm,
Beautiful.
Simplest of Sense, will be featured on the weapon banner. Our new 4-star character, Aoife, will also enjoy a drop rate boost on the 5-star pack.
Aoife! No way, bro.
No, wait, bro.
I think that's my line, but I couldn't have said it better myself.
Oh, and another bit of really exciting news is that travelers will get to spend more time with these two in the new version.
Wait, who are you talking about?
Okay, take a look at this clip and you'll see.
Clip.
All I Gather on me, lowly servants! Behold, the almighty Dragon Lord's magnificence!
I really need Nicolette to just like
The heck are you on about?
grab him and like
Why does no one ask
throw him in the water.
of the almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula How? Oh wow, no way, bro. What? You little... Oh dear, oh dear.
Wait, why am I actually kind of excited for this?
How dare you? You insolent, contemptuous... Huh? What are you on about? No way, bro. Huh? Seriously? Seriously? Do you even hear yourself, bro? Darn it. Oh, wow. No way, bro. Do you even hear yourself, bro?
We need Kakuku
You're hopeless.
around the house all the time
Dragon Lord, Kahula!
to mediate him.
Wisdom is wasted on you. No way, bro. See you later.
See you later! Oh, I love it.
Oh, you meant Kakuku and a how. Wow, I feel like those two could argue forever.
I like the little set that they're on, like the giant
You don't know that?
desserts.
Hang
They're
in
just
there,
little
bro.
tiny guys.
You too, huh? Man, this bro thing is really taking off.
Well, Kakuku is just that infectious. So, travelers met Aoife in the previous version, but since we now have the chance
Yes.
to add him to our parties, want to give us a formal introduction, Johnny?
I thought you never asked, Jane. Absolutely. As most of you probably know, Aoife is a Saurian vet from the Flower Feather clan. In that land,
He's
humans
out of
and
the
Saurians
basement,
live and
y'all.
Fight side by side. Saurians get sick and hurt just like everyone else. So Saurian vets do a very important job in that land.
Okay.
And Aoife is a really good one. In fact, you've probably heard of some of his accomplishments already. Like how he saved Kakuku's life.
I really
and
like
now,
that
of course,
idol.
Cuckoo works as his trusty assistant.
Yeah, Aoife is practically a miracle worker.
With Kakuku on his
I heard
head.
How got sick one time, so Kaniche took him to Aoife for treatment, and what do you know? How was better in like 2 seconds. Imagine that.
Sounds like Aoife really knows his stuff. I wonder if he can treat all kinds of dragons, like even ones from other nations.
I guess, in theory, yeah, I don't see why not.
Hi, Miss, welcome
Plus, if
back.
it was an emergency,
You missed
Cuckoo could help them get there in
everything.
no time.
I mean, I heard the Flower Feather Clan
Just kidding.
is known for riding kukasaurs.
They'll probably
This
go
is
over it
less
again.
riding and more dangling, isn't it?
Dangling.
Hey, this is a Cuckoo appreciation zone only, all right?
Kakuku the
Just wait until you
goat.
see him sprint. He spreads out those huge wings, and it's super awesome. Oh, and while we're on the subject, if there are any
Aoife
travelers
cheating
who haven't
Nuvolette.
done the part of the Ochkanatlan World Quest,
Nuvolette got
chase down
stabbed. Let's take him to
dragons,
Aoife.
Try it out with Aoife. It'll be a completely different kind of flying experience.
Well, that's cool.
I see that. Although it looks more like Aoife is chasing down a patient for a checkup.
Dragon, come back.
Yeah.
Come back.
Okay, what else can Aoife do in combat?
Well, Aoife is an Anemo Vision user with a lot of tricks up his sleeve.
Oh, he looks so
When faced
cool.
with aggressive enemies,
Oh my
Aoife will
god.
unleash his elemental burst and fire a therapeutic sedative, creating a wind current that pulls in and restrains enemies.
CC.
Yeah, of course, as Aoife's good bro, Kakuku also helps him out in combat.
Whoa.
His elemental skill, Kakuku lifts him into the air, giving him an aerial advantage in combat. And while in this state,
Heck yeah.
Aoife can continuously fire tonic shots, which deal anemo damage upon impact and restore HP to the entire party.
Healing.
Nice. So, what kind of team comps work best with Aoife?
Well, to answer
But he needs to
that,
be on
we should
field?
Introduce one of his talents first. When Aoife is in the Night Soul's blessing state, he can use his Field Medic's vision to increase swirl and electrocharge damage based on the total amount of Night Soul points across the entire party.
Okay, so he works well with characters that
Freaking
can trigger
Odorang,
swirl and electric
Glazer.
and characters that can generate night soul.
They are besties.
He seems like a really flexible unit.
Yeah, he is. Plus, in areas with Natlan's phlogiston mechanics, if your current active character or indwelled Saurian's HP drops below a certain percent, Aoife can consume his own phlogiston to heal them.
Aww.
Putting those medical skills to use.
That's cool.
His kit seems really intuitive, and he helps with exploration. I feel like exploring the sacred volcano will be a lot easier with Kakuku.
The way he's just like wiggling.
But what can I say? He is a helpful little guy. Now, moving on to our next
Okay,
bit of news.
okay.
A new boss is coming in version 5.6. The
New
Secret Source
boss.
Automaton Overseer device.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought this
Travelers
was
will need to
one of the
defeat it
older
obtain
bosses
essential materials
at
for
first.
Escoffier.
Huh. I feel like we've faced something like this before.
I'm
Because
saying.
this boss has the same origins as the secret source automaton configuration device from version 5.1. Both are pieces of ancient dragon technology.
They almost seem like two parts of one terrifying monster.
Okay, Jane, let's this is
Now, why would you say that?
Because travelers can search for their own answers to this in-game.
Now, why would you
Let's
say
kick off
that?
the event portion.
Hmm?
Wow. There are Natland characters in Fontaine?
Risley.
Is it because of a festival or something?
Not a festival. An amusement park organized by Navia and the Spina di Rasula. Auroron and Aoife are
Well, they
there
haven't
to
gotten the
deliver
second
produce for the event. But it's
banners.
not all veggies and good times, unfortunately. Against the backdrop of the festivities, a smuggling case is uncovered, leading Kanich and Risley to cross paths.
No shot.
Oh, a Saurian hunter and a prison warden. Sounds like a fun pairing.
Yeah, right? I actually have a few sneak peeks to share, so let's take a look.
Weird. Why is a How cowering behind Kanich?
Because it's scary.
I thought he was too proud for that.
No, he's a scaredy cat.
Oh, wait. It must be because of Fontaine's ban on flying objects.
True.
Exactly.
Truing. Is that Charlotte?
Cuckoo made the journey
Is this
all the way
Charlotte?
to Fontaine and happened to arrive just
These
in
are
time
these
for the
Charlotte's
ban.
shoes?
A howl was able to hide, but Kakuku got scared and flew straight into the Palais Mermonia. Aurora
Oh, no.
Kakuku will manage to send all of the important documents in the Palais flying around the building.
Oh, no. That can't end well.
Poor
What
Neverlet.
about Aoife? Isn't he going to come to Kakuku's
All this
rescue?
in, he
Don't
got
worry,
stabbed.
Nervalet and Risley there, Kakuku's in good
Stop
hands.
saying
Plus,
Nervalet.
he might even learn a new phrase or two. Hey, check it out. Risley managed to teach him one.
What is that?
Want to guess what it is?
Oh, I don't really know what it could be.
Tea time.
I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see.
What tea? I'm saying.
There are two dragons in this picture. So, does that mean Nervalet could, like, interpret for Kakuku? You know, dragon to dragon.
They talk to each
Can't
other
wait to
in
see how their
dragon.
interactions go.
Draconic.
Honestly, I can't even picture it, but I just know it's gonna be hilarious.
It's gonna be so
Yeah,
good.
There's nothing we can say that beats the real thing. So, if you're interested, be sure to check out all the shenanigans in-game. And trust me, there are a lot of them. Always makes me laugh. Now, on to the actual amusement park. Let me give you some
I
background.
can't
It's
wait
called
for
the Cheval Moran Film
Kanich
Fantasy
and
Park,
Risley
and it's the
together.
brainchild of a well-known engineer and film buff with the Spina di Rasula in charge of the financing, construction, and general operations.
Oh, Lapine Pauline is back. Didn't she almost go bankrupt
Ma'am.
after basing her research on that fake story? I hope her investment pays off this time.
Well, if the Traveler agrees to come on board, Lapine Pauline might be in a better position.
The
Come
last
aboard. Why
Fontaine.
are my fraud alarm bells ringing?
The last Fontaine film moment was so
If you
good.
don't trust Lapine Pauline, yeah, okay. Her track record isn't great, but at least trust Cheval Moran and the Spina di Rasula.
If you say so.
And how do we make sure we don't run it into the ground?
Well, if the Traveler agrees to come on board, Lapine Pauline might be in a better position.
Wait, so this is a management sim? Okay, tell me everything.
Okay.
You got it,
Potential,
bro.
potential.
Travelers will be in charge of operations like upgrading the facilities, expanding the park, and managing the staff. During each business cycle, travelers will need to allocate their precious funds and action points to the most important tasks based on their management needs.
And plus, Navia recruited Master Chef Escoffier to run the park's
Master Chef.
Woo! The dishes she creates can give you unique management buffs, so don't miss out.
Absolutely. You can also increase your revenue by adding different kinds of attractions. For
Whoa,
example,
swimming through the
in
air?
Galactic Escapades, visitors can experience unforgettable adventures where they fly through the air or dash underwater at high speeds.
Best type of event, right? I love
There's
management
movie
sims.
masterpieces where you have to use special abilities to reach the end of the stage and seize the treasure. Before launching these attractions, travelers will need to try them out and create a standardized strategy guide for each one, so that visitors understand how to get the most out of the experience. Oh, and travelers can also add an attraction called Mellow Manor, where they can create a cozy retreat for different animals to draw in visitors and increase revenue.
Oh, like the potion event to bring the.
Among the recruits are
I love that so
companions and friends
much.
from other nations too.
That was my
That's
favorite
right.
thing in the potion
By completing
event.
friendly encounters, Travelers can learn useful management techniques from their companions. Eventually, these companions will become fixtures at the park and provide even more management support.
Okay, so it's basically the potion event.
Don't worry too much. You don't have to go it alone.
Okay, yeah, that doesn't sound too bad.
And plus, once you get down to business, you'll be rewarded for your efforts.
Oh my god.
Do tell.
Oh, I will. Reach a certain point in the operations and you'll be able to claim all sorts of rewards, including Primo Gems and a new 4-star bow, Sequence of Solitude.
Awesome! More Primo Gems to save for your next pull. Which reminds me, we still haven't finished announcing the event wishes.
Yes.
Oh, right. Yeah. Sorry.
Oh. Okay.
In the second half
I can
of
do that.
version 5.6, we'll have returning event wishes for Kanichi and the Raiden Shogun.
Nice.
I can do that.
Plus, the Chronicled Wish banner will be returned
Oh,
in version 5.6.
what?
I know a lot of travelers have been waiting.
Oh
for
my
it,
god.
So check it out
Wait.
if you're interested.
Yeah, you have to. And best
Wait.
of luck on your polls.
So returning
Wait.
in version 5.6.
Yeah, I'm probably fine.
I know a lot of travelers have been waiting for
Wait,
it, so
already?
check it out if you're interested.
Yeah, you have to. And best of luck on your polls.
All right.
Already?
A lot of info, so let's take our first break. Here's the second redemption code, travelers.
That's so soon. Okay. Escoffier, Tracy, one Yamiko, and also Kanichi I'm cooked. Only a temple for each, trust. I'm so, even though they haven't even talked about the Mondstadt stuff, and I'm already excited for everything. Like, we're so back. We're so back. I know, right before Skirk, too. Weird. Weird. What are your feelings on Escoffier? I love her. I love everything. It's perfect. 10 out of 10. Okay!
The Windbloom Festival.
Give it!
Once a celebration of flowers. Now
They did the glitchy thing! Oh my god. Hydro!
Why is Albedo on trial? Who is the young man in the courtroom? And is he friend or foe? What tidings does the Dodo Communications Force bring this time?
Ah!
The
That's what.
questions and more in the
That's what the call was.
5.6 Archon Quest.
That's it. That's all I get. That's all I get. That's all you're gonna give to me?
Ah, shucks, thanks.
So we finally make it back.
Hold on. Greatness created in the moment where miracles met life. Neither mundane knowledge nor earthly compassion could hope to reach that light. The arrogant slither forth from the darkness, hypocrisy draped in virtue and reason. Their gnashing maws devour all, brothers and mothers alike. What's that one gif where the person's writing and it's like turning to fire? I don't know what that means, but but it's beautiful. Beautiful. Also, Dahlia Hydro.
Festival. Once a
This they did the TV glitch.
The Windbloom Festival.
That thing.
Once a celebration of flowers, now shrouded in unease.
Get him, Amber. Yes. Whoa, there's little bat wings on the back of his. That's so cool. That's so cool. What the heck? What the heck? He is Hydro. Maybe our first Hydro Claymore. But surely our first Hydro Claymore. Right?
Why is Albedo on trial? Who is the young man in the courtroom? And is he friend or...
Wait, go back. Okay, still real
Who
Albedo.
is the young man in the courtroom? And is he friend?
Okay, he's got shorts. Hold on, let me turn on the captions. He's got shorts. As he should. I love him. Oh, are his ears pointed? Definitely not gonna be a catalyst hero healer. New Barbara incoming. I can't tell if his ears are pointed or not.
Or foe. What tidings does
Ugh.
the Dodo communication device bring this time? The answers to these questions and more in the version 5.6 Archon Quest.
Nice voice.
Oh, nice.
Aw, shucks, thanks.
So.
Oh, he narrated that? Heck yeah.
And Albedo's on trial. I mean, I don't even know what to think. But
Don't forget, Nouvellette got stabbed.
The situation meets the eye.
Well, I've put together some information about the case. Let's go through it and see if we
I
can
really wish that it
uncover
was
some new clues.
Fontaine and Mondstadt
Here's the deal.
conjoining and Albedo stabbed
Murder
Nouvellette.
disposal of human remains.
But
And the case is being tried in secret. The logistics captain.
the
of
unlawful
Knights
disposal of
Favonius
human
Hertha
remains.
seems
Oh! I'm sorry, what was her name?
secret. The logistics captain of the Knights of Favonius, Hertha, seems to have compelling evidence against Albedo. So the situation is serious.
I'm sure Hertha is just trying to do her job and uncover the truth.
No, you guys aren't getting it. You're not getting the... Airdan got it.
In court, the evidence does the talking. Travelers will
The
have
Hertha.
access to Albedo's office on the second floor of headquarters to do their own investigation into the case and hopefully track down some clues.
So I saw Jean, Kaya, and Eula in the courtroom, all members of the Knights of Favonius, which makes sense. But it looked like someone from the church was also there.
Oh, that's
Someone from the
Alex.
church.
He's the deacon of the Church of Favonius.
No, I know
so
she's
he
been
works
there.
with
I
Barbara,
just-
Rosaria, and the other members of the clergy.
I know
Talia
she's
acts
been
as the
there.
Herald of Barbados, which is interesting.
Listen, the
because
joke
he's
didn't
also
land. Don't
friends
worry
with
about it.
Venti.
It's fine.
Very interesting. He sounds like a very important figure then.
Well, speaking of Venti, the Dodo communication device is back in this quest. At some point, Venti needs it to get in touch with Alice. But on the first attempt, the line connects to Grandmaster Varka instead.
Like...
It's only on the second try that he manages to reach Alice.
Whoa.
The second try.
You just dropped two major names. Barker has been on an expedition for a long time.
Venti
Sounds
calling up
we
Alice
finally
like,
get to
Ayo!
know As for Alice, we know she's a
Ayo,
member of the
Albedo losing it. We need you.
and an elder of the Hexen Circle. But I wonder why Venti needs to get in touch with her. Wait, could it be because of the monsters in the city?
Oh, you know what? In Amber's anthology chapter, she did say the number of monsters around Mondstadt has been skyrocketing lately.
Oh, they
Right,
can...
and
No
now
way they
there are
connected
more
the
monsters in the city.
anthology chapters to
Maybe
this.
Venti is reaching out to Alice for help.
I think you two are onto something. And if we take a look at this map, we can see that a lot of our old friends have joined in on the fight to defend Mondstadt.
Wow, this is kind of emotional. Mondstadt was the beginning of everything. It's the place where travelers met their first companions and embarked on this whole journey. And now it's in crisis. Oh, hopefully travelers can do something to stop it.
Oh, they can, but it won't be an easy road. Alice can offer something to help, but
I'm gonna cry. I'm
travelers will
so
need to pass a
happy. I'm
trial
so
first
happy.
and defeat the king and queen on the chessboard.
Anything to defend Mondstadt. I'm sure travelers aren't scared of a little trial.
Okay. Then let's take a look.
This
at
looks
what
so
awaits
cool.
us.
Whoa, water chess pieces. That was he's doing the Jean pose. Oh. Oh my god.
Alice will preside over the first phase of the trial. The trial takes place on a chessboard, but the rules of chess don't exactly apply.
It looks cool.
Closely, and you'll notice some of the pieces on the board can harm the king. Travelers can use that to their advantage to create an opening and dish out damage. But in the second phase, there are no chess pieces to use. Travelers will need to rely on their own strength to emerge victorious.
It looks like there's a different Dodoko presiding over the second phase. One wearing a blue hat. Is that a different mage from the Hexens?
Barbalos.
I wonder which one.
Well,
Barbalos.
travelers will have to uncover that for themselves. As for the second phase of the trial, let me offer a quick piece of advice. The boss has some extremely powerful attacks, but freeze reactions can help you.
I'm sure they do.
Maybe
I'm sure
jot
they
that down for later, travelers.
Of course.
We know there's murder, an attack on Mondstadt, a Hexen trial.
Freeze is back, play
I have
it!
no idea how all of this is connected.
You have to!
Seems like there's a lot for travelers to uncover. You know, if you think about it, first Natlan had a crisis with the ley lines that almost ended in death. Then, a similar crisis happened in Liyue, and now Mondstadt is in
Yes.
danger.
Yes, you're
I
correct.
can't help but wonder if this is all some kind of terrible omen.
Yep. Lantern Rite was definitely
It's another chance for answers. Maybe we'll
connected.
uncover new clues about forces we've
or at
encountered
least
together.
related
Or what we can expect on the road.
or
ahead.
reflective of
Maybe we can
Natlan.
get one step closer to the truth of Teyvat.
Yeah, and then travelers can give us all the answers.
Yeah, I think we're gonna leave all that hard work to you guys.
All right, okay.
It's
Well, let's
almost
lighten
over.
things up and dive into the remaining version 5.6 event.
Who will die?
First up on the
Everyone.
docket is an event that brings us back to Fontaine, where travelers can test out their tactical brilliance in the new wargame Operation Damport Simulation.
Dude, nice.
Oh,
Whoa.
I know. This wargame comes with all.
It looks like those mobile games.
The key to success is
They always
really
get ads for.
understanding your game pieces.
Okay, what do you mean?
Well, for example, is it a melee or ranged attack piece? Can it quickly break
Clash
through
of Clans,
obstacles,
yeah,
or maybe even
exactly.
bypass them entirely?
Heck yeah.
Once you feel like you know what you're doing, you can test out your skills in co-op. The actual gameplay is pretty simple. What this event really tests is strategy.
So it's kind of like Theater
When adjusting your defensive
Mechanicus,
lineup, you can
but
even set traps for your opponent.
I see a button called
different.
defensive simulation. Looks like we can use it to test out our strategy.
Oh, the
That's
Mondstadt
right.
battle
And
music.
once you set the defensive and offensive lineup that works best for you,
AFK Journey,
the
true.
battle is
Yeah.
ready to begin. And while your opponent tries to break through your defenses, your job is to use your chosen offensive lineup to outmaneuver their strategy. The side that breaks the opposing formation first, or makes greater progress within the time limit, wins.
Wow.
Okay, so it sounds like it all comes down to strategy. All right, so get tactical, travelers.
Yeah,
If that
tactical.
last event was
Okay.
mostly about brain power,
Cool.
this next one is all about firepower.
Let's go.
Okay, let's take a look at the gameplay. Think this is a simple battle for points?
Coins.
Well, think again. Players will have the opportunity to indwell Saurians at certain points. Use their
Ah.
abilities to your advantage, and you might be able to turn the tides in your favor.
This looks so fun. You could just stay in Saurian form the whole time and blast all the other players away.
Oh, if only. The Saurian form only lasts so long. But even in human form, you'll have Natlan character skills at your disposal. So the goal is to collect as many coins as possible to secure victory.
Nice, bro.
I love the
So,
coin
this
events,
next
low-key.
event is called
That's my
Chronicle of Shifting
favorite
Strategies.
Eremite.
I'm sure
Oh,
at
she's
this point in the journey,
gorgeous.
Travelers have gained their fair share of companions and have tested out their
She's
skills in a variety of
beautiful.
different situations. But maybe there's a character you want to learn more about, like Escoffier, for example. Let's say you want to test out her potential in different team comps. Then I highly recommend trying out this event.
Chronicle of Shifting Stratagems gives travelers the opportunity to study and test out different team compositions. The event is divided into different levels of difficulty, and there are also challenge buffs to take advantage of, so make sure to take that into account when forming your teams.
Okay.
Travelers can also take a look at the challenge record and see how their friends approached each challenge. Could provide some food for thought.
Nice. Sounds like the perfect excuse to do some experimentation and think outside the box.
I kind of wish there wasn't buff, so you can just get like
Moving on to some
plain
Vacation TCG updates. First, a new card skin will be added to the card shop, so check
like
it out
just
if
straight
you're
up damage.
Travelers can also look forward to new character and action.
Whoa,
cards
Shallona's
added
card
to
looks so
regular
good.
mode.
But I wonder if
More food
they're
for the card sharks.
doing that for
There are also some major updates to automatic artistry.
you know, like that
In
customizable
addition
mode
to
they
character and
teased
action
back
card
in
updates, the elemental reaction effects are different.
whenever.
Yeah.
When was
during
that?
the match,
Ancient
there's
Right?
now
No.
a card
5.0?
refresh
I don't
option,
remember.
As well as mechanisms for character enhancement and replacement, so the gameplay should be even more engaging. Travelers might even be able to come up with some new strategies and surprise their opponents with unexpected moves.
That's right.
That's
and
cool.
Finally, the
You still
leyline
can't get me to
overflow
play it.
is returning in version 5.6.
Woo!
So don't
Leyline
miss out.
overflow.
We
I need
won't, and
books.
let's take our last break. When we return, we'll talk system optimizations and a cool collab. See you on the other side, travelers.
Bye.
Did I hear collab? I heard collab. Okay. So, no, not a combat event. Yes, combat event. But first, Clash of Clans event. Then coin event. This song is really pretty. Is this an existing like soundtrack in the game? It's so pretty. I like it a lot. Man. Just hearing them like talk about Mondstadt and they're like, oh, like I hope it's gonna be okay. Like, I hope we're able to defend it. It just made me so like, I'm just so happy to be back. It's the best feeling. We'll always come back.
Welcome back, travelers.
But it just
Welcome. Let's jump right into system optimizations. Some travelers provided feedback.
Emotional.
The brilliant blessing enhancement process in the Imaginarium Theatre was a bit confusing, which made it difficult to level up strategically and optimize character turn order. So, in the version 5.6 update, the dev team has made the brilliant blessing details page a lot more intuitive, which should make it easier for travelers to make strategic level up decisions.
Nice.
Yeah, and in addition, rewards will be available for completing the star challenges in the new season of the Imaginarium Theater.
Yay!
Which begins on June 1st.
You know what would be nice?
elixir.
A restart button after the final act. As it stands right now,
You
finishing the
elixir.
final act takes you directly to the credits, right?
Mm-hmm.
What if you just missed that last star challenge? That would be such a bummer.
Yeah, the dev team has.
I know,
received that
honestly,
feedback as well. So, a restart button is also being added to the new update.
I kind of thought this was there already. I didn't realize that it
Make
wasn't.
easier to get full stars. All right, so this next update addresses another common problem. Travelers have probably noticed that when you go to raise a character's skills, the skill descriptions can be pretty long and dense.
Yeah, I mean, it's understandable. It's important for travelers to have all the details. But it's also easy to get bogged down in the weeds, so this is something the dev team has been working on. Starting in version 5.6, the descriptions on the talent and constellation pages for new characters will be optimized to be more concise.
This is really
It's
nice.
easier for travelers to grasp the core information. Of course, travelers who prefer to dive into all the details can always expand the content for a more comprehensive description.
Nice. Sorting
Yeah.
through all that information should be a lot faster now.
Totally.
Will be very
Our
convenient.
next optimization is for the treasure compass.
Okay,
Travelers provided feedback that while attempting to complete Natlan's warrior challenges, it was difficult to locate where to pick up the quests. So, after the version 5.6 update, the treasure compass can now track those locations.
Woo!
Yeah, they can. Warrior challenges are important because that's how you get obsidian fragments, which you can use to unlock tribal secret spaces, right? It would be nice if the treasure compass could track those too.
It can, and once your exploration progress is high enough, the treasure
Can't you
compass
get
will
the-
be able to
the-
pinpoint the location of tribal secret spaces as well. Similarly,
Can't you get the
high
rings
enough
from
exploration
chests
progress,
outside of the
more chests from various
tribal
nations
challenges
can
too?
also be located using the treasure compass.
Oh, nice. That should really help travelers that are stuck at 99% exploration progress.
Map pins have also been optimized. Starting in version 5.6, travelers can now delete custom pins in batches.
Ooh, that should make it a lot easier to start.
I'm so happy
fresh if
about the
you're
Mora
someone
box
who
thing.
Really likes to go ham with the markers.
Definitely. Well, that wraps
Me.
up our system optimizations. So now it's time for some out-of-game news.
That's right. First, we have some exciting collaboration
Whoa.
news to share. Genshin Impact is partnering with the global beauty brand Charlotte Tilbury to launch
Makeup?
2 limited edition sets.
Wow.
So, let's watch the preview trailer for the collaboration.
Makeup? I've never bought a piece of Charlotte Tilbury makeup in my life, and now might be the time. Ready, Mona. Her little hands. Ah! What's in it? Lip oil, setting spray, serum, a little mirror, a sleep mask. Should I get it?
But I have even more news.
Charlotte Tilbury is a little
In addition,
expensive. It
Genshin
is.
Impact's third Natlan OST album,
Or so I've
Radiance of
heard.
Flame, is coming soon.
OSD!
The album contains various tracks composed by the Hoyo Mix team for the Collective of Plenty and other regions. So stay tuned for the drop.
Awesome.
Oh, it's gonna be amazing. The music's gonna be so. Ooh!
So
You know it.
beautiful.
Wow.
Okay, let me check my.
Mona's the perfect model, right?
Yeah, that's all the information I have about version 5.6.
Yeah. Me
She's got
too.
the aesthetic
What about you,
down.
Jane?
I am just so excited to uncover more about the Albedo trial mystery
I
and
know.
to defeat the new boss on the chess.
And I can't wait for you to meet Escoffier. It's been so much fun working on her, and I just think you're gonna love her.
And to follow that up, Aoife is finally playable, and of course he's gonna have Kukuku right by his side, but the mini games are always so fun and creative. Oh, just can't
Absolutely.
wait.
Well, that's it for the version 5.6
So-
special program. A new adventure awaits. I hope it brings
I've just been
us
like
fresh
thinking this whole time.
new answers and a whole lot of fun. Well, and with that, all there's left to say is see you in game, travelers. Bye.
What if?
Bye.
See ya.
What if? What if? They don't. '30th. I was like, wait, there's gotta be something else. There was like, there was like 11 seconds left. Oh my god. So what if they like, what if they don't tell us about Dane, but then he shows up anyways? And then he'll just show up in the quest and like we'll all be so surprised and we'll be like, oh my god, it's Dane. And I just really want Dane to show up. Also Scara. Those are the only, I think like the only two things on my list that didn't happen. Oh, I guess Venti's second story quest as well. Technically we never saw Suspedo, but you know, we did get Marka mention, Hexen Circle mention. There's another teaser thing they released. Whoa. Fatui? Fatui. What is this thing? What? Star Wars? The Pale Star Edict. That highest of commands has gone out. With it, the Fatui Harbingers have been summoned back to Shishaya and dispatched to Nogcry. All of them, right? All of them. All of them. All the Harbingers are going to be there together. We're going to get there, and all of the Harbingers are going to be there. They're all going to be in one room, and we're going to get there, and we're going to talk to them all at the same time. Right? The people stare and wonder, for what purpose does this army, bearing the banner of the Pale Star, come to their city? Or perhaps the question should be, for whom? For me, because I'm so cool. They're here for me. They want to talk to me. Because I'm so cool. This thing behind them is huge. What is this? What is this mech thing? Star Wars ship looking. They rebuilt a moon. Oh, it is kind of round. They could be building fake moons. Death Star? Yeah, exactly. Interesting. Okay, well, we'll see. We'll see what happens on the 30th, I guess. But Dewey! I wonder if they're gonna do one of these for every faction. I'm just thinking because since they have this in the middle. Oh my god. Escoffier looks amazing. Eva looks amazing. Food Wars event. Dahlia shown. Hydro Dahlia. Albedo's murdering people and unlawfully disposing of their remains. Gold and Barbeloth made us a chess set to brutally murder us unless you have freeze. And Ragbros fighting together. Very incredibly important. Varka. And Novelette got stabbed. Man, I don't even know what else there is to... I don't even know what else there is, man. Besides Dane and Scara. Those are the only two things that it was missing. I keep forgetting things that have happened. There was so much that was in there that it keeps escaping my mind. I have to collect it all again. Anyways. Needless to say, peak cinema, all the, you know, all the words, all the hype words that I could ever think of are applicable to this patch, and I'm so excited. There's so much like crossover with different things happening, not just with like the Axiom Circle and stuff, but also the different nations. You know what I didn't see enough of was Kaya. I'm very excited that I got to see him stand next to D-Luke, but I needed more. Surely he'll be like more involved. Surely he'll come to Albedo's defense, right? Thank you so much for watching, if you're watching this on YouTube. I will be playing through this patch, and I will also be pulling for Escoffier. So if you'd like to see me pull and experience the quests and the events that we were just given, you can come join us over here on Twitch. Viridian_Dawn is my username, and my community is super awesome. And it's not the same without you over here. Bye, you do. Bye!